Yo, let's give a partnership and a gift. High Priestess looking inward. No more obstacles, reverse zone, and the Six of Swords, fear of commitment.
Robinson, I talked several times. He played in a sport in the 70s and most of the 80s. that they have. You're like, golly! Oh yeah, especially takes you off. It does, because I love my hair and I hate cutting it. I want you to wear a tie too. I know we wear a tie. Yeah, game day. Oh yeah, I do that too. Yeah, game day you were wearing a suit tie. Yeah, that's just what it is. That is the dress code. You know. Senator with a hoodie and shorts on. Yeah. Young Fetterman, yeah. Yes. But as far as this whole thing, that's the dress code, and then all is bigotry and hate. Oh. Okay. So what's going to happen? Yeah, it's the local TV station. We're gonna make this a story because we see this as injustice. No, because you ask most people, yeah, that was a dress code. Get over it. You don't want to go to the graduation? Don't go. Right. You don't have to. No. By the way, side note on graduations, if you had to guess your high school graduation, Scott, how long did it last? Maybe an hour. Because I was thinking mine, I was thinking there were like 3-4 speakers, it was like an hour and a half, hour, 40 minutes. Do you remember how long yours was, David? Mine, we had it at the Toyota Center in Houston where the Rockets played. Yeah, it was like every school district was going over there, so it was a tight 45 minutes. It was like, all right, we got to move on to the next school. God, I think we had 2 speakers, so I was one of them. Wow, I was breathing my remarks. No one get the hell in there. My kids' graduation ended in 37 minutes. Wow, this is awesome. That is really moving it though. Yes, so speaker. Oh, there's 2. Wow. Yes. Brevity, my friend. That was great. Yes. Yeah, that's like what I remembered. I think for the junior high, I was talking to a guy that was on the school board. He's like, man, I clocked him at 23 minutes. Gee whiz. Yes. That's outstanding. No, that's making it different. Oh yeah. I'm all for that. Okay. Oh, there was another story out there today. About Jeff Bezos. Amazon guy, multi-billionaire. He's engaged. The girlfriend, Lauren Sanchez, she was like news reporter, news anchor, whatever. So when he got divorced, they were already dating, that sort of thing. And I happened to see this morning and mentioned it. Where I was like, wow. And he started going off. I said, do you think we should talk about this today? And you're like, yes. Well, yeah. And why is that? Well, I'm sure she loves him. I'm sure. It has nothing to do with the cash. No. Listen, man. A dude can look like Quasimodo. And if he's got dough, he's got a hot one. I'm telling you. He's 59. He said sometimes because you said she looks a lot younger. She does. She's 53. He's 59. Yeah, well, that's not completely crazy then, like some of them. Right. But I mean, the way she talks about him, I mean, it's genuine. There's nothing great with that face down. I know, because I'll tell you what, if the guy was putting aluminum siding up in your house, you'd feel exactly the same way. No, okay, yeah. Jeff Bezos was actually driving an Amazon truck. She had nothing to do with him. No, she still loved him. His sparkling personality. But it says garbage. What she has said about him in the past, that he sense. I know, what can I say? When you want to get your money in the club, you're always in the club. You know, you enter the Forbidden City and you never leave. You're just always there. Did this also go through your mind? Because I want to see how well I know you. You're also thinking, how did you go from Tony Gonzalez to Jeff Bezos? They're $2 billion. There's a few extra zeros. Yeah, Gonzalez is a pauper compared. Yes. Only got one check. What? Another thing we're working on making short. There's always these surveys and research things going on. The question was, is it better for your marriage to have joint bank accounts or separate? And they did this with a bunch of newlyweds. And as it turns out, it's better to share. You're more invested. It goes a lot worse if you have different accounts. We can get into more of that. I don't think that's a good takeaway. What happened to my money? It's our money now, so it's always going on Uber. You got your straight ahead. Whether you own a local business or a global one, you know that these days generating growth is a challenge. By teaming with Bank of America, you'll not just stay ahead of the curve, you'll move it. With access to experts, award-winning insights, and business solutions so powerful, you'll make every move matter, locally and globally. Visit bankofamerica.com/banking-for-business to learn more. What would you like the power to do? Copyright 2023 Bank of America NA. Do you want to lose weight? What if you could lose an average of 15% of your body weight and keep it off? Because at Grow, losing an average of 15% of your body weight is possible. From a starting weight of 200 pounds, you could lose as much as 30 pounds in a year. Go to Row.co/active. Complete a free online visit and connect with a U.S. licensed healthcare professional from Row. If your BMI is 30 or higher and treatment is right for you, your Row provider will prescribe medication FDA approved specifically for weight loss. Medication that, with diet and exercise, could reduce your body weight by an average of 15% over 12 months. Medication that is paired with lifestyle coaching so that weight comes off and stays off. Go to Row.co/active. Start your journey today and lose an average of 15% body weight by this time next year. That's Ro.co/active. Did you know China starts teaching financial literacy in preschool? American kids are getting left behind, but we can't help at home thanks to The Sensibles, a team of animated superheroes who help kids develop smart money habits in a fun way. Each month, they get a kid in the mail with a DVD, a comic book, access to an interactive website, fun activities, and lots more. Visit bcs-kids.com today and enter promo code CENT for 20% off. Digital subscriptions also available. The Sensibles. It's the sensible thing to do.
Hi, this is Nicholas Cage. When you're a teenager, there are a lot of things going on that can produce stress and anxiety. The pressures of school, dating, and the future in general can seem overwhelming sometimes. But there are healthy ways to deal with stress, ways to reduce it and channel your energy in positive directions. And you don't have to do it alone. The Will Rogers Institute has a free booklet with some really helpful information.
Copy this at WRinstitute.org and find us on Facebook and Twitter. Hi, I'm Jeff Gordon. As a four-time NASCAR champion, nothing is more important to me than winning a race, especially the race to cure children's cancer. Each day, more than 40,000 children are undergoing cancer treatment at hospitals throughout the United States. Cure Search for Children's Cancer supports the research and treatment for 90% of those children. Only research cures children's cancer. Join the Jeff Gordon Children's Foundation in supporting this winning team. CureSearch.org.
Cancer is a big idea for a small child. She dreams of being a figure skater. We're trying to figure out what to do next. Each school day, 2 classrooms and children are diagnosed with cancer. The doctor says no. I'll be brave, Mommy.
If I could just take her place.
It's okay, Daddy. Only research cures childhood cancer. Give today. One of the Chicago child.
Hi man, what's up? My chicken is reading his phone is good. Real reefer weed.
Best for older people and for those
And then have some cookies and get milk with them today.
If you're over 60 or have a chronic lung disease, ask your doctor if an polio vaccine would be right for you. It could protect you from serious illness or even save your life.
A message from the Will Rogers Institute. Visit us at WRInstitute.org. Asthma, chronic bronchitis, emphysema, tuberculosis. These pulmonary diseases affect millions of Americans daily. And if you already suffer from one of these ailments, then you're well aware of the problems that you face. For over 75 years, the Will Rogers Institute has provided health education and research for all. For more information, visit WRInstitute.org or call toll-free 877-957-7575 and find us on Facebook and Twitter. The Will Rogers Institute since 1936. Kathy Ireland for the Will Rogers Institute.
Are you worried that your kids aren't spending enough time being physically active? The best fitness is family activity. Ride bikes, play soccer, or just take a walk through the neighborhood. The important thing is to get your children moving with you. For more information on family activities and fitness, call the Will Rogers Institute.
Call toll-free 877-957-7575 or visit WRInstitute.org and find us on Facebook and Twitter.
Welcome back to the Roberts Show. Mary Martin, David Van Camp, Scott Roberts. Okay, David, news update on a story we had earlier.
Yeah, so there's this pro-life group, Students for Life. They had set up a table at Hunter College in Manhattan. They were handing out pro-life pamphlets and whatnot, and they posted this video of a professor, Shalyn Rodriguez, completely losing it on them.
Yes. This is violent. You truly like this. I'm sorry, God. No, you're not. You can't even have. Sky, Fred Blackout Braves Baseball. We're covering all the bases before the game on the Ford Leadoff Show. Well, the pitch pairs out. Let's reveal. This thing is clear for takeoff. The Fleets Network crew is live from the Fiery Atlanta at Truist Park with a conversation with Braves manager Brian Snitker before the game and exclusive audio from the clubhouse. Like Bradley said, left field. He went the other way. Acuña's in. Look, 0-2 pitch to Olsen. He comes through with a two-run single. It's all presented by your local Ford dealer, proud sponsor of your Atlanta Braves. Now live from Truist Park, it's the Ford Leadoff Show on the Braves Radio Network. From Truist Park, right here in Atlanta, Georgia, it is Game 4, Series finale, final game of the homestand, as the Braves look to get on the bird later tonight with a win and a split of their 4-game series over the Philadelphia Phillies. Hope you're having a great Sunday evening wherever you may be. Alongside Wiley Ballard, I'm Kevin McAlpin, and as always, we are covering all the bases with you here on the Ford Leadoff Show, brought to you by your local Ford dealer, proud sponsor of your Atlanta Braves. While Wiley, it has been an up-and-down homestand for the Braves, but a chance to split this 4-game series here tonight. What better guy to have on the mound than Spencer Strider? He has been terrific. He's been electric, and the eyes of the baseball world now for Sunday Night Baseball get another opportunity to see him on prime time.
Yeah, he's MLB strikeout leader. He's got 97 of them this year. His first strikeout tonight will be the 300th of his career, and of course, 3 more, he'll be over 100 on the season. And he also leads the National League in fewest hits allowed per 9 innings as well. So, I mean, you don't need any stat to tell you he's a good pitcher. You got to watch him for an inning, and you're going to see exactly why he's so good. But I'll throw one more in. He has gotten 120 whiffs on pitches in the strike zone. The next closest guy to him in Major League Baseball is Zach Wheeler, who's got 94, and he had 12 yesterday. And we don't have to talk about yesterday for too long, but you got to take your cap there, Wheeler. 8 scoreless innings, pitching like the ace for Philadelphia. And we'll see if Spencer Strider can return the favor tonight. Yeah, lone run of the game for the Braves yesterday was Sean Murphy's homer with 1 down in the bottom of the 9th. Why was that important, Wiley? Well, the Braves have now gone 124 consecutive games here at Truist Park without being shut out. Last time they were shut out was August 28th of 2021. That was a 5-0 defeat to the Giants. No team has gone longer without being shut out at home since against the Mets, up in Flushing, where again right now they didn't have a leadoff man on that day, but still won obviously. But that's the first time since September of last year the Braves did not get a leadoff man on at any point in the afternoon. So a lot of credit to Wheeler. We knew what he was going to throw. He was going to do the fastball. Threw 106 pitches. More than 70% of them were fastballs. So again, no surprise. And like we just talked about, his stuff's really good where you can get swings and misses in the zone. Only pitcher who gets more of those is the Braves starter tonight, Spencer Strider.
Well, he has been must-see TV. Obviously, he's the guy that you want to be in your seat. You want to be near your radio or television when he's on the mound because every time he goes out there, he has a chance to do something special. We'll tell you more about where he ranks as far as all-time in history that he could make here this evening coming up a little bit later on. We'll also hear from Brian Snitker coming up here shortly. But Wiley, that could be a big day for the Braves looking ahead to the upcoming road trip. Still not officially announced by the team, but it's starting to seem more and more clear that Michael Soroka could return to the rotation tomorrow. And what a lift that could potentially be given what he's done in the last couple of starts at AAA with that.
Yeah, I mean, to put that in perspective, it's been over 1,000 days since Mike Soroka tore his Achilles for the first time, August 3rd, 2020. He tore it again in 2021 in June. And again, just for perspective, Spencer Strider did not make his Major League debut until October of 2021. So about 4 months after Michael tore it for the second time is when Strider made his Braves debut, and that just tells you how much time is going by. Spencer Strider's appeared in more games in his career than Michael Soroka has. So, Soroka's been on the shelf almost longer than he was in the big leagues for him in those first 3 seasons. But, it's going to be a big moment tomorrow night in Oakland, and that is indeed what happens. We mentioned locally, Alex Anthopoulos hopped on on radio earlier today, and they asked him what he thought about Michael Soroka, and Alex said, he thinks he's the next guy up to make a start when the Braves have a need for a starter to plug in. Follow-up question from Jim Bowden was, when is the next time you guys need a starter to plug in? Alex Anthopoulos said tomorrow in Oakland. So you can connect those dots, all signs pointing to it, but that's going to be a really exciting turn of events, I think, for Braves fans. And again, Michael Soroka, the last couple of starts in AAA, they're really solid. The velo's been in a good place. The stuff's looked good. And he's had a better command of his stuff, which really is that last piece to come back from an injury when he haven't thrown for a while.
Well, it should be a lot of fun. First things first, Sunday Night Baseball here tonight. Phillies have not fared all that well in Sunday Night Baseball. Wiley, they lost 5 consecutive games on Sunday Night Baseball and have not won one since last July the 3rd against the Cardinals. This is their 3rd Sunday night appearance already, all of which have been on the road. So obviously we knew that coming off a World Series, they're going to get a little more national attention when it comes to the big networks. And for the Braves, this has sort of become a little after them over the last 4 or 5 years, knowing how dominant they've been here in the National League East.
It sure has. And look, we talk about the Braves, they want to do better at home. You're 4-5 with this home stand right now. You took 2 and 3 from Seattle. You dropped 2 and 3 to begin this year's against Philadelphia.